Welcome to the today's class. Today we are going to continue with the question answer lessons that we were doing from the chapter States of Matter. The question that we will going to start our class today is with the question: the drain cleaner the drain cleaner DrainX contains small bits of aluminium which reacts with caustic soda. Which reacts with caustic soda to produce dihydrogen. Full stop. What volume of dihydrogen at 20 degrees Celsius and 1 bar released will be released when 0.15 gram of aluminium reacts. So in the question, the information that they had given is the drain cleaner contains aluminium. It reacts with NaOH and produces the dihydrogen. So the chemical reaction of the chemical reaction that is given in the question is going to be aluminium plus NaOH producing sodium aluminate, NaAlO2, and hydrogen gas. Now the balanced chemical reaction is 2Al, 2NaOH, 2 and 3H2O. This is going to be the balanced chemical reaction. Now this is the balanced chemical reaction. Now according to this, 2 moles of aluminium produces at STP 3 moles of hydrogen, that is Now the gram of aluminum that is reacting is 0.5 gram. Now aluminum, the molecular mass of aluminum is 27. 2 moles, that is 2, that is 54 gram aluminum reacts, and as a result of this 22.4 liter of aluminum hydrogen gas produces. Now if 0.15 gram aluminum reacts, in that case the volume of H2 that will be released is 0.15 gram. This will give 3 into 22.4 liter into 0.15 divided by 54. This will give the value roughly around 0.1867 liter, or 186.7 ml. This is the volume of H2 that will be released after 0.15 gram of aluminium will be reacting at 20 degrees Celsius temperature at 1 bar pressure. Now they are asking what will be the volume at 20 degrees Celsius at 1 bar pressure. Now the amount of this ml 186.7 ml H2 gas that has been released, it is according to the it has been produced at NTP, that is NTP or STP, that is the temperature, the standard temperature is 0 degrees Celsius or 273 Kelvin. The pressure remains 1 bar approximately, and the volume that we had get 7 ml. We need to find out at 20 degrees Celsius 1 bar pressure what will be the volume of the H2 gas that has released. So the temperature 20 degrees Celsius, that is 293 Kelvin. Pressure is going to be same 1 bar, and V2 we need to calculate. So by simply applying ideal gas law, P1 V1 equals by T1 equals to P2 V2 by T2, we can find the value of V2, that is P1 V1 T2 divided by P2 T1. Now P1 and P2 are the same pressure 1 bar, so it will cancel each other. So the remaining value will be 186.7 ml volume into 293 Kelvin temperature divided by 273. This will give the value at around 203 ml. So the volume of H2 that will be released when 0.15 gram aluminum reacts at 20 degrees Celsius temperature and 1 bar pressure is going to be equal to 203 ml. The question number 2 today we are going to do is the question, another mathematical problem. This problem we are going to apply the concept of the partial pressure and the total pressure of gas mixture. The question is saying what will be the pressure exerted by a mixture what will be the pressure exerted by a mixture of 3.2 gram of methane and 4.4 gram of carbon dioxide contained in a 9 decimeter cube decimeter cube flask at 27 degrees Celsius temperature. So, in the question, two gases have been given in a same container, and the mixture of gas is produced. The two gases are methane and carbon dioxide. The volume of the container is 9 decimeter cube. The temperature is also given 27 degree Celsius. 27 degree is 300 Kelvin temperature. Mass of methane is 3.2 gram, that is 3.2 12 plus 4, that is 16, 0.2 mole, that is mole number of CH4, 0.2 mole. Mass of CO2 given 4.4 gram. Therefore, number of mole of CO2 is going to be 4.4 divided by 44, 0.1 mole. So, from the ideal gas law, the partial pressure of CH4 can be calculated by N of CH4 into R into T divided by volume. Let's put these respective values. N of CH4 is found to be 0.1, R in decimeter cube, that is liter atm, 0.082 into temperature 300 Kelvin, and the volume is given 9 decimeter cube. So the partial pressure of CH4 is going to be almost equals to 0.5 atm. Now why atm? Because the value of this we have taken in decimeter cube, atm, mole inverse, Kelvin inverse in this magnitude, in this unit. So this is Kelvin, this will cancel, this one is mole, so mole and mole will cancel, this one is decimeter cube, so this will cancel this one, so the remaining unit that will be leaving is the atm. So the partial pressure of methane we have calculated to be 0.55 in atm. In the similar way, we can calculate the partial pressure of CO2 also. N of CO2 into R into T divided by V. N of CO2 is 1 mole into 0.082 decimeter cube ATM mole inverse Kelvin inverse into 300 Kelvin divided by 9 decimeter cube. The partial pressure of CO2 by calculating this value will be 0.27 atm. So the total pressure P total is going to be partial pressure of methane plus partial pressure of CO2, that is 0.55 plus 0.27. 0.82 atm.